Yeah. Where my friends at? Hold on. They can't see nothing I need them to see. Oh, that's what we need right there. Period. Okay. Hey, buds, what's going on with you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I ain't gonna hold you. I know you probably are enjoying your evening, probably off of work. Maybe you're about to cook you a little something, something. Maybe you're already cooking a little something, something. But I just wanted to stop in and talk to you right fast, okay? Because I've been getting you together, all right? So check this out. We are gathered here today to talk about this fabulous apparatus, which is the aerial Lyra hoop, all right? So I know some of you have just seen that we are having suspended Saturday, okay? Now, normally we have aerial hoop classes throughout the week at the world famous Vertical Joe's in Atlanta, Georgia. And sometimes people can't make it to the classes during the week. So we decided that we wanted to make sure that we had an offering on the weekend, and we decided to do multiple classes. That way, if this is the one time you can make it into the studio to train with us for your aerial classes, at least you will knock down not one but two classes at the same damn time. All right. So it's called Suspended Saturday, and we welcome all of you to come and join us. It is newbie friendly. And it is also multi-level. So if you have some experience with the hoop, you're going to get this work too. So welcome everybody. We're so excited you could join us for today's live. So let's get right into it. When you get a moment, feel free to drop us a message in the chat. Okay. And make sure you don't leave without liking and subscribing to our channel. All right. So before we can get you into all of these bomb workouts and classes, you need to understand what it is you're working with and why we're working with it. So let's talk about this. All right. This Lyra hoop, like, what's the point? All right. We're not just in the Lyra hoop just for fun, something new to do. The Lyra hoop is amazing. It's going to improve your grip. It's going to improve your core strength. All right. You're going to be able to combat dizziness. It's going to help you not be afraid of heights. It also allows you to train in pants. You know, usually with a lot of our classes, you need more skin out, but in hoop, you actually need to cover your skin. All right. So you'll be training in clothes, which brings out a whole nother set of wardrobe that you can shop with. Okay. Now, the benefits of hoop, of course, your body's going to get toned. Your body's going to be right and tight, but it's going to make you a better overall athlete for a lot of other disciplines. And that's what I really love about it. Okay. So let's talk about what's happening today. All right. So the aerial hoop is generally a single point or double point rig, or it can have it's other ways to suspend it, but at our facility you'll mostly see single point. All right. Right now I have a double point up because it's easier for me in my house to work with a double point. All right. So when I talk about the points, I'm talking about how it is rigged to the ceiling. Okay. So you see I got two rigging points here, and it's a double point hoop. Okay. Now, I could be frisky and flip this upside down and rig it as a single point if I wanted to. It's different uses and different reasons for that. Now, when you come into a hoop class at the world famous Vertical Joe's, the hoop is going to be very low for you. That way you can easily get into it. A lot of times people have a hard time just getting into the hoop, which is why we bring it down so you can learn the tricks, and then we take it up. All right. So the hoop is generally, circular apparatus. They have different sizes for the diameter of the hoop itself, and it's also different sizes for the actual portion of the hoop that you are holding on to. Okay. We also have options for the hoop to rotate and not rotate. So right now you notice that my hoop has the ability to rotate, which is going to give me a bit more of a challenge with my training. Okay. When you do the hoop, you'll be holding on with your hands, with your knee pits, and then, of course, we remove different points of contact as you train to make the training more intense and more difficult, all right? So this is a wonderful apparatus to use. So the first exercise I'm going to show you how to do is going to be to help you with your conditioning. And this is conditioning across the board. Whether you lift weights, do aerial dance, or kickbox, this is an exercise that'll help you, all right? So I'm going to hold on to the hoop. all right, with my hands facing you, all right? I'm gonna go on to releve here. I'm gonna pull up, depressing my shoulders and squeezing my lats. And guess what? I'm just gonna pull up one leg at a time. And if I wanna make it more intense, I pull up both legs at a time, okay? So you can already see how this is a workout in itself. Just me having the ability to hang myself from the hoop and pull my knees up, okay? So I love this exercise because it's simple, it's easy to do, and it takes a lot of energy, but it trains you hard. Now, if you notice, my hoop is taped. We tend to tape our hoops at VJs. It just feels a lot more comfortable for your hands. But if you have your own personal hoop, you can decide what you want to do with it, okay? So exercise 1 was just hanging from the hoop, pulling one knee up at a time and then pulling both knees up at the time. All right, if you can do those 2 exercises, which are included in classes like our conditioning classes, that means that you are probably ready to suspend yourself and add a rotation. So all that to say, I know that if you can do this, that the next thing I'll have you do is this. And then if you can do this, next thing I'm going to have you do is this. You see how I simply just added in the rotation and that sensationalized the workout? You know what I mean? It makes it more difficult, all right? So the cool thing is, now that I know that you can suspend yourself and pull both knees up and just hang in the hoop, now I can really get jazzy with things. For example, this weekend we're having trap hoop. So we can do something like teach you how to do the wiggle, which is one of our favorite twerk moves to do, where you shake your thighs in and out, okay? And then I would have you suspend yourself in the hoop, extend your legs, and wiggle. Okay, now I'm being mindful because I got a backdrop behind me. Yeah, but as you can see, I can create a move that way. And if I'm able to suspend myself, then that can turn into a move where I can also airwalk, right? And utilize that to increase the intensity of the movement, all right? So as you can see, it's a super dope apparatus. You can do tricks underneath the hoop in the bottom bar. You can do tricks inside the hoop. And you can also do tricks above the hoop, which is usually why the single point hoop works out well. Because with the double point hoop, I wouldn't do tricks above it, which is why I choose to have this one in my house, because I'm not working above it. I'm only working in the middle and underneath it, all right? So with that said, I hope that kind of like gives you a bit more understanding of what the hoop is, why we train it, why we love it so much, and how just simple movements like being able to just hang and suspend yourself will later help you become a better athlete and a stronger athlete, because it's nothing but pull-ups and training your abs, shoulders, core, and of course strengthening your glutes and your overall knowledge and comfort in aerial dance, okay? So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope that you will hang out with us for our Suspended Saturday. And listen, if you can't make it into Suspended Saturday, that's totally fine, okay? Stay tuned to our schedule to see what aerial classes we have offered. Usually have aerial classes throughout the week. So if you can't make it on aerial Saturday or Suspended Saturday, where we're doing a bunch of specialty classes, you can always make it into the studio for a hoop newbies class or hoop conditioning class at the world famous Vertical Joe's, all right? So that's it for today, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later, okay? Bye, buds.